Welcome to 108 Gate. We are diving right into the Divine Feminine reading. Welcome and hope you are well. Just had the new moon approximately 2.5 hours ago. Raw. That's all I can say. Raw. So the Divine Masculine reading is up, and I've given you a bit of a lowdown with the showdown of the territories we're working with in the astral realms. So Sun is at 20 Scorpio, Moon 21 Scorpio, Mars 22 Scorpio, and all of that is in opposition with Uranus in Taurus at 21 Scorpio. Talk about power play. I don't know about you, but well. Anyway, less about me, more about the feminine reading. Here we go. Clarity. Clarity coming in. Completely ties in with what I've just said in the masculine reading. So the clarity that's coming in is not necessarily clarity that you want coming in, but those of you who are all right with doing the deeper work that doesn't always brush over you like a feather, it kind of may sting in some places. Clarity coming in, and be careful with yourself, be gentle with yourself, be a bit more compassionate, loving, kind of give yourself those energetic hugs when you need them, because the clarity coming in, it on some level is going to be relief, on some level because there's an answer to some things, there's a solution therefore available to some things, but on another level it is going to be possibly for some of you, most of you, emotional stings, emotional things that may have been avoided for quite a while, may have been in space of denial of for quite a while. I did say a while back that I might do a playlist about the defense mechanisms that we employ when we are working through certain issues and we don't have everything we need at the time of it happening. The more I'm thinking of it, the more I'm planning out and mapping out now how to actually implement that playlist for defense mechanisms, because it's a bit of a strange playlist to have, but hey ho. Some of you have said that you'd want that, so I'm going to honour that and see how I can do it. So it is on its way. It's just a matter of figuring out how to actually structure it. So clarity, breathe. It says it all. We're going to go for a third. No, yes. Oh wow, what have I just said? Clarity, breathe, realisation. As I'm saying it, I can feel masses and masses of energy coming up. Breathe, be gentle, be calm, be kind, peace and love, peace and love. Let's do the feminine cards now. Realisation, the answer is here. Take heed. Like I said, the answers, they are what they are. If you are courageous and strong enough to see the truth for what it is, be ready for it not being as sweet as you may have wanted to remember it. And we have the Tower. Let it bring down those pedestals that we've put people on. Let it bring down those illusions that we've painted around people. Let it bring down all of those moments of denial, of repressing things, of creating ideas in our head of something being something it's not. See people for who they are. See people for who they were. That romanticised version of someone. Let it go. 9 of Cups. You've got healthy emotional well-being on the other side of this. This is your solace. This is your reward for when you let go of those towers. When you let those towers come down. Stop trying to hold them up. Even if you're not holding them up now, the towers that you had up to hold up in the past, they will then be coming down also. So it's a matter of not only the demolition point, you've let go of the tower's happened. Now it's a matter of cleaning away the debris, cleaning away the rubble. Emotional well-being, as you clear this up, is feeling very strong, is feeling hopeful, is feeling bright, is feeling healthy, which is the main point, it feels like here. Because as you are healthy emotionally, your body has a chance to heal, your body has a chance to pick itself back up, be rejuvenated, revitalized. So in the 3D, which is then going to echo out into the other dimensions, and the other dimensions echo back into your 3D existence. Absolutely fantastic energy that's coming through right now. Like I said, in the masculine reading, it kept me this new morning. I haven't slept pretty much. Wanted to do a reading this morning at 2:30 in the morning, but I just felt like everything was so sensitive that I even the shuffling of the cards felt like it was going to wake people up. It wasn't going to wake them up, but that's how sensitive everything was, that's how detailed everything felt. So as you're getting that higher sense of accomplishment, higher sense of perspective, that higher sense of yourself, you're going to be able to step more confidently into new aspects of yourself, new domains of yourself, new prospects, new opportunities, new areas of yourself, new consciousness, new subconsciousness, new ideas. It really is feeling like it's worth this. It might even be to the point of like, why did I let myself get stuck there for so long? That's another thing to look at. It's a matter of, you were there for a reason, you were there and it served a purpose. The point is right now is whoosh, shh, let it go. Let it go. It's not there now, and like if you haven't checked the masculine reading out yet, do so, because it's a very good practical way of just how to let go of that part, how to approach it so you can be free of it finally. Nine of Wands. Mastering this, mastering letting go of things. And the reason I'm drawn to this in a very segregating it from the rest, the conflict that you had before, this is a very, very precise energy. Conflicts you had before, when you see them approaching, when you see them coming up, when you see them presenting themselves right at you again in your face, you have a choice. You have a choice to literally go into it and fight that fight again, or to come out of it. Just keep observing it, keep observing it. It's a matter of patience. It's a matter of standing your ground and letting it be seen that I'm not the one coming forward with animosity. I'm not the one coming forward and creating a problem. I'm not the one coming forward and doing certain things. If it's a person, if it's a situation, letting that breathe in its own anxiety, in its own discomfort, in its own energies, which are not healthy, which were not healthy in the past. They're not healthy now. But in the past, you may have been inclined to kind of feel like you need to retaliate. You need to go in and protect yourself in a defensive way. Right now, it's feeling as though the feminine higher consciousness is like, your best way of defending yourself is to not get involved in this at all. If you're not present and you're not in it, what better defense than that? Not only does that serve you, like in retaining your energy, retaining your dignity, retaining everything you've just worked on so hard to be building this up, it also means that that other person hasn't, or the other side of this is having an opportunity to have its own energies be reflected back to it. So in the Divine Masculine reading, there was a cosmic mirror. It's the cosmic mirror, but from the feminine side, standing back and watching it from over here, watching it over there from over here, standing back and just saying, I'm not getting involved in this. When I come back, and then to yourself, when this is what's coming on, I'm just going to say it as it's coming in. When I've gone into this situation, this is not me, I'm saying it as in like, this is the energy that's coming in. It feels really important to stress that, to emphasize that. When I've come into this situation before, it always has the same outcome. I'm upset, you're upset, we're upset, and we've achieved zero. We've achieved nothing other than hurting each other deeper, hurting each other on another level, and just going round and round in that circle. Therefore, this time I'm not coming in, I'm not getting involved, I'm standing back until I see evidence that it's safe to come forward, that it's safe to proceed forward, and until that moment I shall continue to stand back. I shall continue to stand my ground, not in protest, not in defence, but in stillness, in kindness, in love, and in genuine, sincere expression of peace. What they see from that, from what they get from that, may be a whole different story. They may be seeing it as you being rude, being obnoxious, being as a mode of ignoring them, or being dismissive of them. You have to genuinely, sincerely feel that where are you coming from? Are you coming from peace? Are you coming from love? And are you standing your ground in that space? Because that's where you truly are. Feel that. Feel the strength in that. Feel the clarity of that. Breathe into that. Let the realization come in that all those times when you felt like you were doing something wrong, or you were treated as if you were the instigator of problems, or you were the purpose of problems occurring, all of that, just let go. Where you blamed yourself, where you punished yourself, where you felt like, when I don't know if I said it yesterday or if it just kept coming up as an energy, but like if you have been spoken to in a particular way as if you're in the wrong, and you start believing, actually, if someone keeps talking to someone in that way, they believe they're in the wrong, then they start behaving as if they're wrong, then others start treating them as if they're wrong. All of that, release, let go. For those of you who want to do some work on this, like I said in previous videos, I do tarot readings, I do Reiki, I also do tarot with Reiki. It's usually, well, it is remote. I don't work one-to-one in person, mostly, unless you're in the UK, then that's a different story. But or unless you fly me out to you, there you go. I'll open that door up. So this is a very, very, very loving, empowering space to be in. Hold your ground. Have your divine feminine strength and your divine feminine awareness. Right, a card has fallen. Let me get it without knocking stuff over. Hanged Man. Give it time for perspectives to change. Give it time for their perspectives to change. Like I said, if they're coming in at you with, you're being this, you're being that, you're being rude, you're being blah, 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 blah. I need you to be like this. I need you to help me. I need you to do. I'm not doing that, because last time I did that, and the time before that, and the time before that, we end up in the same cycle. Therefore, I'm going to let you just sit there. I'm going to let you waffle on. Let your perspective change, because it's going to change, because I'm not going to let it continue in the same way as it has before. It's on them then what they do with that. If their perspective changes, it's nothing to do with you. It's not your business. It's not your responsibility. It's not your duty to do that. You just stay in your part and do your part. They do their part in their part. We're going to have one more over there. Then we're going to wrap this up. She says, I feel energy brewing. Hermit. Masculine got the Hermit as that card too. Going within. Just literally, you've said your piece. You're saying what it is. You expect respect for your choices. And that's it. That's all that needs to be said. You either respect my choice or not. And if you don't, stay there. Hangman. Definite solar plexus, sacral churnings, shall we say, going on. Courage. Be brave, be strong, believe. Just stand your ground. Stand your ground. If you don't raise your sword, there's nothing to be fought like against you. Keep your sword down. Keep your words to a sweet hum if you have to. Just nothing. Just don't give anything. Cooperation. If they cooperate or not, it's not you. Take the hand offered or ask. It's not, if it's not coming in as a positive energy, there's nothing there for you. This then, when that goes, it feels like this is what is available to come in. You will have positive people coming in. You will have them either change their attitude, change the way they operate with you. Then it will be cooperation. Until then, just not go in there. Well, definitely now, solar plexus, churning. It's going to take a lot for some people to do this, to actually not give in to this pattern. Remember, memories and the past hold the key. Don't go back into the past patterned. So this point, it's saying the remembrance of something is your ally, it's your friend, because remembering that we've done this before many times. Therefore, that remembering of that, not being in denial, not having the rose-coloured glasses, not being deluded about what someone is, and maybe they've changed this time. Really? If every single thing else is lining up exactly the same as before, why is it this time? What is it about this time that's going to change them? One thing for certain, you can change how you respond to it, which may change them. It may not. So remembering how you responded, therefore, how shall I respond this time? Shift and change it. I feel like the Fool and the Hermit over here are asking for a card. Awareness. Just be very conscious of where you're going, conscious of how you're going, conscious of where, why, what. Not to get stuck in it, just to be able to smartly navigate where you're going next. Using your intelligence, your higher intelligence, your higher perspective, your higher awareness. Loving this vibe. It's a bit much. Oh God, let's say there's a lot going on. It's nothing you can't handle. You've got this far, babes. We've all got this. Just keep going. Slowly, gently, with compassion. If we trip up or if we make a mistake, it's okay. We are human. We are just doing the best we can. This is going to be a toughie for a lot of people. I'm not even going to deny that. Stand your ground. Do what you've got to do. Trust that at the other end of it, there will be emotional well-being. You'll step forward in a different way, and your peace will be a different level of peace. It may be isolating, but it's going to be great being isolated from that. Allowing in better cooperation, allowing in different sources of actual, genuine, sincere, higher quality, higher standard of cooperation. So do check out the masculine reading. It's a hoot. Anyway, for now, peace and love.